everybody. Sorry about the delays. Technical difficulties again. We'll have these figured out hopefully next season. I am here to talk to you about 49ers Seahawks. Score right now. It's about what you'd expect from the last game of the season when there's nothing really left to play for. Really about what you would expect. There was a nice sack towards the end of the game of the half. I mean, that was kind of cool. But it's 6-3 Seahawks. No one can do much of anything. Seattle does not look like the team that's going to win the Super Bowl, so we can rest easy there. That's about it. It's our last game of the season. We know it's been a rocky 2020. We know I'm not the old place. We have a little less of a community here, but I do appreciate you guys sticking behind me, commenting on my beard, commenting on all this stuff. Apparently, there's still a need for halftime shows. But 6-3. Let me give you guys some stats here. Russell Wilson's 11 for 19, 101 yards, 2 sacks, a 72.5 rating. Very, very pedestrian. He is not the MVP of 2020. Thank God. I don't think I could live through that, being a Seattle resident. CJ Beathard, 8 for 13, 67 yards, 1 sack, 74.8 rating. Also, nothing really lighting up the world, but hey, what can you do? What can you do? If they would stop throwing to George Kittle, they probably would do a little bit better, but they're throwing to George Kittle on every play. So this is about what you'd expect. Just about what you'd expect. So let's, I hope everybody had a good new year. I certainly did. I've already started the resolutions, started all that fun stuff. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. We talked last week, I think, after Christmas, but hope everybody just had a good time. You're ready to start your year on the right foot. The 49ers right now, they were picking 14th, but they might be picking a little. It's definitely going to change because there's been some reshuffling. The Giants beat the Dallas Cowboys tonight. Root for the Eagles. Just root for the Eagles for only one reason, just so we can see a 6-9 NFC East winner. I want a 6-9 NFC East winner because then maybe the NFL will redraw the divisions. Give us 3 divisions. We don't need 4. Give us 3, 1 game apiece. There's no need for this. This is ridiculous. The NFC East should not be this atrocious embarrassment of a division where the NFC West is an absolute juggernaut. That is, the NFL preaches parity. That's not parity. That's ridiculous. Do something. B. Mill is the man. He's got to root for Alex Smith. Since I said I wanted Philadelphia ring, that's a good point. He has a good point. You got to root for Alex Smith. How can you not root for Alex Smith? It's Alex Smith. He's the man. Like, after everything we as fans did to him, I was done with him when Singletary was the coach, and now he's doing this. You got to root for Alex Smith. That's a really, really good point. That's a good point. You got to root for Alex Smith. Let's see what's going on over here. No one on Twitter is really talking. Everybody's kind of quiet on Twitter. Let's see what's going on over. By the way, if you're on the YouTube page, go to Niners North's Facebook page. If you're on Niners North's Facebook page, go to the YouTube page for the 49ers. And all of you guys go to @PatO'Holloway on Twitter. Follow me, retweet me, tell people I don't suck that badly. I suck, but just not to the public perception. Let's see what's going on over here. Michael Romo wants to thank me for the halftime reports and the halftime shows. No problem, Michael. I wasn't going to do them, but then everybody was harassing me saying, hey, since you're not at the old place, are we getting halftime shows? And you asked, you should receive. I mean, this isn't exactly the outcome of halftime shows we all wanted. I remember we were at the old place. We were doing this past game, the game starting back up. But still, you guys want it. I'm more than happy to oblige and give you 12 minutes of my life every Sunday. So let's head on over to Twitter. What's going on over here? Nothing there. It's quiet. Ezekiel Rivera thinks the offense is terrible. Do I think we will see Josh Rosen today? No, I don't think we'll see Josh Rosen. There was a report that came out, by the way, guys. There was a report that came out where they said Josh Rosen not Josh Rosen, where they said Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers are open to moving on from Jimmy Garoppolo if a better option presents itself. It was from Chris Mortensen, I believe. Well, yeah, no shit. That's exactly what Kyle Shanahan said last week. What? This is shocking. Kyle Shanahan said specifically that in his press conference. If there is a better option available, I will go for it. It's like, this is not news. We already knew this. I guess the league insider that they quoted or something, they said it's a league insider. Whoever the league insider is, I'm guessing it was Kyle Shanahan. A lot of you are wondering about Josh Rosen. I'm seeing a lot of comments coming about Josh Rosen. He's not going to go in there. They're going to keep CJ Beathard in there. Rosen's just there in case of a disaster. He hasn't been there long enough to jump in there. He doesn't know the offense. A couple of people are saying Richie James should be a part of the game plan, even when we have Debo and Ayuk healthy. I agree. I think the 49ers, if they take a wide receiver this year, it's a mistake. They're set at wide receiver. I believe you can argue with me, but I think Ayuk and Debo, those are the perfect first two options, the perfect inside-outside, mix them up, positionless football. Then you've got Kendrick Bourne for some money downs that you can go to. Trent Taylor, whatever. I'm done with Trent Taylor, but you can go to him. You have him running around too. And Richie James. Richie James is decent. He's decent. He's not going to light anybody on fire, but he's okay. I think right there, you've got a solid group. I would not touch that. You've got so many other holes you got to go to. Wide receiver is not something you need. Leave it alone. You've got it set. Maybe get some bodies in there for some competition just so they don't get comfortable. But, I think the wide receiver group is pretty well set. If I'm the 49ers and I'm going into the draft, my picks right now, it looks like the game's back on, but I'll tell you, my picks right now, O-line. Before you even go for quarterback, don't trade up. That's stupid. Get yourself your O-line. Everybody's going to want those quarterbacks this year. It's a quarterback good draft. It's a good draft for quarterbacks. People are going to trade up and grab quarterbacks. That's going to leave you with O-line pieces that you can get. Best O-line pieces. We've got to get a guard. We've got to get a center. I don't care if it's in the first round. I don't care if it's in the teens. Get this figured out. I'm sick of seeing quarterbacks get sacked because they don't have time to throw the ball. Get it figured out. That is where I would go in the draft. Yep, Ezekiel says cornerback, O-line. Yeah, and then cornerback. Somewhere put a cornerback in there as well. I don't think you draft a quarterback. Get the damn O-line figured out. You have drug your feet on this for years. Mike McGlinchey is the only thing you've added. And yes, I like Mike McGlinchey. He's not good at pass block. He hasn't had a good season, but I like Mike McGlinchey. Get the O-line figured out. Get a center. Get a guard. Stop dinking around. All right, looks like it's back. It looks like we've got that's a nice little return. All right, I'll see you guys later. I will see you all next season. Hopefully things are a little bit better for all of us. Happy 2021. Everybody be safe. Thank you for your support. Follow me at Pat O. Holloway. We'll have some developments on what's going on my other side of the career. Might have some books coming out, stuff like that. But just keep following me, and we'll talk later. Later, dudes.